Just
I'm
go.
sorry.
Okay, so I'm Andrea.
I'm Emily.
We're sisters. We have decided to start a coffee shop, which we're sitting in, which is pretty cool. Because about 4.5 years ago, we did not have a coffee shop to sit in.
That is well, not our own coffee shop.
Right, we sat in several. We began a journey of just trying to figure out how to make a space for people, not just to sell coffee, but for people. And we actually were in Ireland and found out that in Ireland, in Irish culture, they have a thing called third space, which is actually now kind of coming to the West. And we fell in love with third space. And this third space idea was community-based. It was come in, get your food, like you could get a full Irish breakfast, you could get your coffee, you could get your cup of tea, and then you could sit down and you would just have community. You would hang out with people, they had a big table, and it was basically not an us four and no more mentality. It was a, hey, I have a chair at my table, if you want to sit down, come and sit down. And we kind of looked at each other and we were like, I think that would be really cool if we could do that. One of our things is we wanted to be in a neighborhood, in an area where we could become family, we could become community with people, and where if they were celebrating the birth of their baby, we could celebrate with them. If they were celebrating a retirement, we could celebrate with them. If they were grieving something, we could grieve with them because we're community. And when we found ourselves moving towards Ventura, we were like, dude, there's so many coffee shops in Ventura. Why would we put a coffee shop in Ventura? That's crazy. There's so many good ones. And when it came about, we were like, okay, that third space idea is still missing and we could create that.
We always said from the beginning we want it to be a place for everyone. So you don't have to be some super cool person. If you are, awesome. But we just want it to be accessible to grandma or mom with all of her kids or the college student that is trying to study. We want it to be a place for everybody. That's like a huge thing for me, is like I want it to be open, inviting for anybody who comes in that they're like, oh yeah, like this is my place, like I want to come here. And that's super, super important to me.
So for us, Lovewell means to love people well. It means to welcome people in, no matter their race, their background, their understanding, to accept and to love and to walk alongside people in whatever realm that is, but also to love people well is to meet them where they are and not demand for them to be in a perfect state or in a different state. And like Em said, we want any and every walk of life in this space. We want people to come, because there's nothing worse than walking in and feeling like it's high school all over again and you can't fit into the cool kids club. Em and I are 12 years apart in age, and our dreams and the things that we do are a collective, and we're bringing together two totally different aspects and trying to marry them together in a way that is communicated. And the ampersand kind of represents that, because we're bringing the tea and the coffee together to make one community, and it's really cool. Come hang out with us, be gentle and kind. We're just learning as we go. And our biggest thing is we want to provide good quality service, a kind face, excellence in everything
Quality
we do, and
over quantity.
And we want to love well. So that's us.
That's it, man.
Cheers. Bon voyage.
Farewell.
Thank you for so much coming.
Like and subscribe.
More, yeah. Like button, subscribe button.